4 days worth of beard growth, 2 razors. It's a shaving showdown coming up next. Oh, that's nice and smooth. Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Mark at GeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together and talking all things traditional wet shave. We're having a shaving showdown between 2 razors this time around. Before we get to that, hey, if this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos, and also please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Well, I've got 4 days worth of beard growth. Can you see that? 4 days worth of beard growth. I want to shave it off. It's driving me crazy. And we're going to have a shaving showdown between 2 razors that we have reviewed and featured on the channel before. On the right side of the face, we are going to be using from Rec Supply Company, the Konsul Slant Adjustable Razor. Boy, this is beautiful. Made from marine grade stainless steel, adjusts from 1 to 6. The adjustment dial is fluid and continuous. It is a 2-piece razor. Everything locks into place very, very nicely. And we already have the blade installed there. This is a platinum strangelet blade from Phoenix Shaving. So end tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the razor head, and the alignment and the balance are spot on. An absolutely beautiful, beautiful razor. On the left side of the face, we are going to be using the Rockwell T2 Adjustable Razor. This adjusts from 1 to 6. The adjustment knob is fluid and continuous. Nice weight, nice heft. Everything is locked in place. You're able to close the doors and give it an extra turn, 2 turns to lock everything in place. It is a twist to open 1-piece razor. The end tabs are enclosed in the razor head. And of course, the blade balance and alignment are spot on. The blade we're using also is from Phoenix Shaving, a platinum strangelet razor blade. So both razors have the same blades, and they both adjust from 1 to 6. So both of these razors are going to start at level 3. Here is the Rockwell T2 at level 3. And here is the, let me just make sure that's level 3 right there. This is the Konsul razor right here at level 3. Okay, so both of them are at level 3. And we'll dial each one down to the same setting for each shave pass that we do. 4 days worth of beard growth. Right there, looking forward to getting rid of it. Let's get to the shave. Let's wet the face. Let's get to the shave. We're using cold spices from Phoenix Shaving right there. Okay, we're going to kick it off with the Cube 2.0. So let me just take this hot water here that's on top of the puck. Let me put it in there. Kind of getting ahead of myself. Now let's wet the face. Let's get to the shave. That extra whisker really demands a little more water. And it's going to demand a little more pre-shave here as well. And we are going to wash the face with the Cube 2.0. And really prep the whisker well, degrease everything. I'm going to be using my Star Whisk shaving brush from Phoenix Shaving. It is soaking in the sink right now. I also have my brush scuttle, keep everything nice and warm. All right, let's rinse. I'm going to drain the sink a little bit because it's really filling up there. All right, let's just drain that a little bit. Get the brush out of the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and reapply the Cube 2.0 and work that in. Really looking forward to this shave. I mean, 4 days worth of beard growth here. Boy, I'm just really looking to shave it off. My gosh. All right. Rinse my hands off there a little bit, dry them off. Here is my Star Wisp brush from Phoenix Shaving. Cold Spices Shave Soap. It's a good one to use. I'm going to load the brush. We're going to be doing a face lather because of the number of razors here. And was thinking about using a lathering bowl, but things kind of get in the way here. I got a lot of stuff on the counter here, so be concentrating on switching off razors and everything like that. This way I'm just throwing the brush into the brush scuttle and I don't have to worry about it too much. All right, that looks like a good brush load right there. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, definitely going to need some water here. Yeah, going to need some water. Okay, here we go. I mean, there is a lot of whisker there, so I'm really going to have to work a little more to get a nice lather. But I chose a Phoenix Shaving Shave Soap with CK6 because I know that it'll create a nice, thick, creamy lather that will give me nice coverage over this whisker growth, this beard growth. And again, I'm just adding water as I go here because, my gosh, a lot of whisker there. So I'll be using the Konsul on the right hand side of the face, and I'll be using the T2 on the left hand side of the face throughout the shave, so we can kind of gauge which one delivers the closer, smoother, better shave, that sort of thing. Now they're both great razors, and they're coming from a different kind of approach. You know, one is a slant, the Konsul is a slant, so that's a different kind of shaving the whisker away at an angle, so to speak. And the T2 is a traditional safety razor where it's shaving away the whisker directly straight on. So boom, lather. nice, and you can see I'm just trying to cover that chin up there because there's a lot there. All right, okay, that's great. Plenty on the knot. Second lathering pass will be a little nicer because I'll have a lot of this whisker removed. All right, so here we go. We're at level 3 with the Konsul razor from Rec Supply. And we're going to go ahead and heat this under some hot water. And we're going to start on the right-hand side of the face. Oh, that's good. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Wow, that did a nice job. All right, let's get over here to the T2 and try the left-hand side of the face with the Rockwell T2. Heat it under some hot water. All right, level 3. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. I can tell you right off the bat that the Konsul has the smoother approach at level 3. They're both good, they're both efficient, but that Konsul has a smoother approach. It's that slant that does that. Okay, so continuing on the right side of the face with the Konsul. Very, again, it's that slant. It's coming in at an angle with that blade. All right. All right. Again, very nice, smooth, just really, really smooth. The T2 has a little more blade feel. Let's continue with the T2 on the left-hand side of the face. T2 definitely has more edge to the blade feel. More edge to the blade feel, no doubt about it. You're probably hearing a little more audio feedback from the T2 as well. Yeah, I would say on the upper lip, again, the Konsul wins. Definitely a smoother approach. All right, first pass done. Let's rinse. Okay. Here's the thing, folks. Right here, I'm feeling a little more whisker. Right here, a little less whisker. The T2 seems to have gotten a little more whisker on that first pass than the Konsul. The Konsul has a smoother feel, about equal on the chin, and I would say about an equal, no, I think the Konsul got a little more whisker, especially up underneath the nostril on the right-hand side of the face than the T2 did on the left-hand side of the face. Now, obviously, there's going to be that variable there because of the way I'm handling the razor with my right hand shaving on the left-hand side versus shaving on the right-hand side with my right hand. So that comes into play. Let's not forget that. Let me just throw a little more water on my face. Hang on. All right, want a little more water up there to relather. And because both of these razors are smooth and continuous on their adjustment dials, I'm going to stick to whole numbers. So we're going to go from setting 3 to setting 2. So I really, maybe on the third pass 2.5, but it's kind of hard to really make sure that each one is at 2.5 respectively. I'll try. If not, we may just keep it at 1.5. Not after 2 to 1.5 on the third pass. Maybe just go down to 1 and clean up there if I need it. I don't know, because both of these have been very, very efficient. Okay, all right. So let's take the Konsul razor here. Again, 2-piece razor. Everything just locks in place. Really like that a lot. And we're going to go ahead and dial that down to level 2. Can you see that? The other thing I really love about the Konsul that I think is a bit better than the T2 is this red dot right here. That red dot on the knob, on the adjustment dial. That just, you can see it. You can see that you're right at 2. Wherever you are, you know where you're adjusted to. It just has that nice contrast. That's marvelous. All right, so here we go with pass number 2. With the Konsul, we're going to go east to west to the right-hand side of the face. Again, really nice and smooth. Wow, that's that's really smooth. Size of the handle and the weight of the razor are just perfect for me. I like it a lot. They do make it an XL handle size. It's a little longer, but boy, this is just a nice size for me. All right. All right, so here we are with the T2, and we're going to dial this down to level 2. Right there. Okay, you can see it right there, level 2. All right, and again, a little easier to see where you're dialing with the Konsul because of that red dot. Here you have an arrow right here at the top that you're aligning the number with, and there's a nice contrast there. It would be better if it were a red little arrow. It would be much more effective if it was in red. Okay, so here we go with pass number 2 with the T2 on the left-hand side of the face. We're going to go east to west. Level 2 considerably smoother. Boy, that's a nice smooth pass at level 2. Really, that's really nice. I think 3 on this might be perhaps a little more aggressive, perhaps, than 3 on the Konsul. Hard to say. I think the upper lip is a little bit better with the level 2 with the T2. Okay, Cold Spice shaving soap with the lather allows me to do a little bit of buffing there because there's some nice slickness there. But again, I think the Konsul is slightly better on the upper lip, getting some of those little bits there. It's a minute difference, but I think the Konsul does have the edge. Second pass done. Let's rinse. Okay, so now we're getting down to it, and I have to be honest with you. I'm done. The shave is done. I don't have to do a third pass. You know what? I have to do a touch up here. Touch up here on the corner of the mouth here, and also over here. So I think we're going to do a light third pass at about probably level 1, and just to get those areas that I may have just missed. Just a little bit of lather here. And because it's on the corners of my mouth, each razor is going to be turned down to level 1. Okay, so that's level 1 there on the Konsul. And we're going to just go against the grain, south to north, and just do a little bit of cleanup here. Yeah, definitely getting that. Well, it's 4 days worth of beard growth. Understandable that I may have missed that. I want to just get that just a little touch up there. Okay. Level 2 maybe would have been better, but I set it to level 1 just to be on the safe side. Yeah, oh yeah, that got it. Wow, that was really nice. That cleaned it up very nicely. All right, left-hand side of the face with the T2, we're going to go down to level 1. Okay, level 1 right there. Okay, and we're going to go south to north against the grain. The blade gap on the level 1 feels very, very similar to the blade gap of the Konsul at level 1. Okay, so here's where I gotta get this little bit of whisker that's left there. And just like the Konsul, I'm gonna add a little more here for the T2. Make sure there's some protection there, so I can get that little bit of whisker that's there. Again, 4 days worth of hair growth there, beard growth. Yeah. Okay, that's got it. Okay, third pass done with a little bit of touch up. Let's rinse. Okay, now we're done. That was nice. That was a nice third pass. Really, very, very nice. What a terrific shave. Both sides, nice result. Both sides, probably on my way to BBS. Let's go with my 2 final rinses. Probably. We'll determine that down the road a little bit. But it feels like it's heading in that direction. 2 final rinses, 1 warm, 1 cold. Here's my warm water rinse. Yeah, I'm going to have to clean the sink here too. Wow, got a lot of whisker off the face. Feels great. Wow, really nice. Very, very nice. Okay, let me just wipe that counter there like that. Okay, just waiting for the water to get cold. Okay, here's my cold water rinse. Okay, yeah, clean fresh towel waiting for me right here. Wow, nice shave. Wow. I'm always cleaning out my ears because I lather over those lobes. Do you do that too? I'm just curious. I have a habit of doing that. I see a lot of other wet shavers are just able to keep that nice line right there and never touch their earlobe. Yeah. To each his own. Well, let me tell you folks. Boy, that's a nice shave all the way around. Boy, the result is equivalent. An equivalent result. Let's get my alum block right here from Phoenix Shaving. No slip grip, dry dock system. We'll do the right side of the face first and see if there's any feedback. Okay, here we go. Some nice bracing, no stinging, no zinging. I feel some nice bracing there. Boy, that's nice. Really, really invigorating feel. So let's wet this again and go to the left side of the face where the T2 was. All right, here we go. Boy, that's nice too. Nice and smooth as ice. No stinging, no zinging. Same kind of bracing as the right side of the face. Yeah, and in the same areas, neck areas. Just a nice bracing and a nice bracing up here on this side of the face here. Really feels nice. Yeah, very invigorating for both sides. Yeah, oh yeah, let's take a look at the brush right here while that's setting up. Look at that. CK6, baby, look at that. Isn't that great? CKC. Look. Love this shave soap. Love the shave soap. Star Wisp did a great job. Cold Spices, great shave soap. Great scent. Let's finish it off with some of the aftershave and cologne. Okay, let's get this here. Oh, that's a great scent. That's such a great scent. What a great post-shave scent. Okay, throw some of that on there. And I'm going to be generous about it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wow, that's really nice. Terrific. And a little bit for upstairs. I'm going to need a head shave, so I'm not going to go with a lot, because I probably am going to do a head shave later on. So we'll just put a little bit up there. And great shave, or should I say great shaves. Wow, this was really very good. I guess the end result here, the tail of the tape, I think, is this. The Konsul on that first pass was smoother than the T2. Now, the T2 blade gap at level 3 could be a little more aggressive than the level 3 on the Konsul. I'm not sure. It's just that the Konsul was smoother. However, on that first pass, I think the efficiency of the T2 was a little more in certain areas of the face. I think this did a better job underneath the nostrils on the upper lip than the T2. But on level 2, setting 2 for both of these on that second pass, I think the T2 caught up in many ways in regards to smoothness and that smooth efficiency, so to speak. And it did do some nice cleanup on the upper lip and really handled its own very well on the chin and also on the neck on the second pass. It did. It probably was a little bit better on the neck on the first pass, rather. On the neck on the first pass, I think the T2 had a slight edge over the Konsul. And again, it could be the way I'm handling the razors, right-handed on the right side of the face versus going on the left-hand side of the face. Maybe this angle and holding it this way is a little more effective. I'm not sure. But the T2 had a slight edge on that first pass on the neck area. However, after the third pass, everything evened out just by the result of having to remove some of that remnant whisker on each side of the corners of my mouth. Both razors had to remove that, having missed it on those first 3 passes. And that's understandable. It's 4 days worth of beard growth. Understandable. But both razors did a great job. The Konsul definitely was smoother on that first pass. The T2 was good on the first pass, more blade edge, and I think it was a little higher in efficiency. But the Konsul had some nice efficiency throughout the entire shave and just performed really well. So I would say both razors are very good. The Konsul is definitely the smoother approach of the two. The T2 has some nice efficiency. It's smoothed out at level 2. And that tells me that maybe level 3 blade gap is really starting to open up towards the aggressive side, which leads me to believe, I've been wanting to turn it up over 3 for my shaves. And you know what? I've tried it, and it's really getting up there. I would say that the level 3 might be a little bit more aggressive than level 3 on the Konsul. Maybe that accounts for the smoothness of it. Obviously, the slant also accounts for the smoothness. So there's no way of knowing if the blade gaps are equivalent at level 3. But more efficient first pass, level 3, smoother first pass at level 3. They both were running neck and neck at level 2, but they also had to do that touch up after the third pass. So there you go. I wouldn't say it's I would say technically, You could call it a tie. However, this is definitely the smoother performer at all 3 levels, 3, 2, and 1. Whereas this definitely had more blade feel, had a more aggressive feel at level 3, smoothed out at level 2 and level 1, and really held its own. So that's kind of where we're at with this. You know what? I'm going to have to put the weights and the sizes and everything on the screen so you can kind of compare those. But both of them handled really, really well. And also, not only is handling the razor on one side of the face to the other with my right hand possibly going to make a difference, but also the length of the handle as well. So again, you can see how the T2 is a longer handled razor than the standard Konsul. But boy, both of these really delivered a great, great shave. I hope that helps you make a decision in some way down the road. Again, marine grade stainless steel. I forgot to mention this is made from stainless steel, brass, and zinc alloy. So a combination of all those materials. This is 100% made in the USA. This is assembled, I believe, in North America with some parts that are imported from overseas, I believe. I'll get that information on screen to clarify that a little more if I can find it. But I recall having read that someplace. But again, there you go. The Shave Showdown. From Rec Supply, the Konsul Adjustable Slant Razor, and from Rockwell, the T2 Adjustable Razor. Boy, they both delivered a great, great shave. Either one would be good for you. I just think that the Konsul is smoother. Absolutely a smoother shave and a smoother approach at levels 3, 2, and 1. And this one, very, very efficient. A little more blade feel, a little more aggressive at level 3. 2 and 1 were very, very smooth. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the great artisan sellers that you see displayed on the screen below. They offer some wonderful artisan shave soaps and also some wonderful shaving gear. So please give them all a look. And check out my Amazon product page, amazon.com/shop/marks80, where you'll find all the products I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.